Style Nikki G here. So I've been getting some requests lately about my user interface and the different things that I have on it. So in this video I'm going to tell you a little bit about the replacement launcher that I use for my user interface and what I use for my live wallpaper, since everybody wants to know how I have videos playing. Now, there are other things that I do to customize my UI, such as the status bar. As you can see, it's black, the 4G, the reception, the time, it's all in green. If I scroll this down, if you have a Samsung Galaxy S3, you can compare and see that my Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, my GPS, those quick settings are different. They have shadows in the background, they are written in green, they highlight green. I have everything else written in green. I mean, you could choose any color you want. I just had everything matching, as well as other things that you can customize. And the best part about these rooted apps that I use is that they don't run in the background. They're not a catch background process. They wouldn't even show up on a task killer. They literally just, you don't have to flash anything to apply the settings. You don't have to change or alter any APKs. It's great because it's as simple as just opening them up, turning them on, configuring the settings, and doing a soft reboot to your phone. And then they're there. And then when you don't want them anymore, you just go back into the app, turn the app off, and then do another soft reboot to your phone, and everything's gone. They're pretty good rooted apps. They don't consume any battery since they're not running in the background, at least not that I've noticed. If they are, they're consuming such minimal, they're not even showing up in the phone as being used. So those are some great rooted apps. I'd like to make a separate video on those, though. I like to keep the rooted app on a separate video than the non-rooted apps, so I don't cause any confusion. So hopefully I can get that video out to you soon. So first I want to show you about the replacement launcher that I use. Now I use Go Launcher EX. There is an upgraded version called Go Launcher Prime, but I haven't really coughed up a couple bucks to try it out. Besides, the features that are offered in the Prime are pretty much features that I can create myself since my phone is rooted. I can pretty much do anything I wanted to. So that's pretty cool. Another great thing about this is it's so customizable, Go Launcher, that you can literally have different icons for everything. So if you notice down here at the bottom where you see my my little transparent phone, I'll move it around here so you can see it. That's the icon I chose for my dock icons. If I press my menu and bring it up here, my menu icons are this theme. If I scroll over to my actual icons, you can see how the icons here are a circular transparent icon pack. And then if I go over here up in the corner to the right of Wolverine, you see a folder. This folder has, I'm going to open it up for you so you can see, this actually has an app in it, which is my internet app, and I have website shortcuts, coolroms.com. I'm sure you know what that is if you've seen my other videos. DC Universe takes me right to the main website. You can tell I play video games a lot. Also, you can use other apps to build folders. For instance, this one here that says games, I'm going to go ahead and hit that and open that for you. That's a folder in itself. Now that's a different application I use, and I believe I spoke about this application previously in one of my other videos. It's called App Manager. It's a great app. You can go ahead and take any apps that you want and put them into these folders, and you can make them. They have a lot of folders you can choose from, the different looks to them, and they're cool looks. They're not just like plain boring looks. And then you go ahead and you add them to your home screen, and when you go to your home screen, there they are. You put them wherever you want. But the best part about Go Launcher is, you remember this? I'm going to hold down on this. Boom. Oh, wait, I am locked. That's another thing. You can lock your launcher so you don't accidentally move icons around or accidentally delete anything. So you go ahead and you unlock that, and then I could go over here and I can replace the icon, I can rename the icon, or delete it completely. And you can replace it with any type of icon pack. Go Launcher is pretty universal for everything, unless a particular icon pack only calls for its particular launcher. You can replace it even with a cropped picture and use that as the icon. So that's pretty cool in itself right there. Also up here, this is my app drawer, which I've also changed to the same icons as everything else. I'm going to go ahead and open that up and show you. I have another theme for these app icons. and up here on the left you can see a folder for my rooted apps. So that's pretty cool right there in itself. Down here's the home. Go back to the home. Let me show you a little bit about the preferences of Go Launcher. Okay, here I'm going to go into the visual settings. See, right there's the background where I'm going to be showing you about in a moment. Up here at the top, if you can see this, this is the different icons that I have chosen. Now down here at the bottom, you have theme icon, dock icons, folder icons, menu icons. I'm going to tap on that. These are all the different themes and icon packs that I have. I can choose from to customize whatever I want to be whatever I want. Okay. Also, there's another good thing I want to show you about this, action settings. There's a gesture settings option. Now, I don't really use these because, like I said, my phone's rooted. I can do whatever I want to it. I can create these gestures with another rooted app that I have. So I don't really use these, but I do use the swipe up and swipe down to return to the main screen if I'm on another screen of my user interface. So there are glide down actions, double tap, swipe up 2 fingers, rotate counterclockwise, rotate clockwise. And if you notice, there's a little orange triangle to the right of those 3 particular gestures, and it says in the orange triangle Prime. So if you upgrade to the Prime, that's a feature that you'll unlock. Well, like I said, I don't need to do that because I just created it myself anyway. So that's pretty cool that you could do that with that. Not to mention the fact that you can, let me go back in here, I almost forgot to tell you about this. You can actually you have a backup and restore. So you can actually back up your launcher, and if you ever factory reset your phone, or you uninstall the app and you reinstall it, you can go to restore settings, and as long as you have it backed up, it'll restore all the settings right back to what it was. You won't have to go in and customize everything again. So that's a great thing about this launcher too. Other things are, there are kind of add-ons that you can download. For instance, they're called Go Widgets, and I'll show you. I got one over here down at the bottom. That's my family up there, in case you're wondering who that is. It's my hot wife. Stop looking at her. We're talking about the weather thing at the bottom, all right? So that is the Go Weather application, and that's, once again, there are themes you can choose from. You can customize it with any theme you want. I particularly chose the 3-day forecast that was transparent. I guess I'm getting yelled at. I left it on transparent. That itself, if you go into it, has its own user interface that you can also customize. Also, we have over here Go Facebook. Now there's Go Facebook, there's Go Twitter. For some reason, secondary applications for Facebook aren't receiving the access token and letting you log in. So you can still get to the internet website through it though, and that's what I use it for. There are other ones that you can get. Let me show you this one. If I touch my phone down here, here's the dialer that I use to make my phone calls. It's called Go Contacts, which also contains Go Dialer. And as you can see, it's blue. It's different than the one that you normally use. There are other colors and other themes you can download. You can swipe to see your contacts. You can add favorites. You can choose what you want the swiping action to be. It could be rolling, or you can see how mine's called bulldozer. It kind of pushes it. I do not know if you can see this, but anyway, that's another great thing that you can do with this launcher. So it's a pretty great launcher. Check it out, try it out. If you don't like it, uninstall it. If you like it, it'll work good with the wallpaper, and I'll show you why. So let's go ahead and get to the wallpaper now. Now, I'm going to tell you the same thing I tell you guys every time you see my videos. Make sure you have a file browser installed on your phone. I use Astro File browser. Now that one I like. It's good. It does have some edge, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you can go onto the internet from your phone and download the APK for the full version for free. So don't do that. Make sure you go to Google Play and support the developer. But anyway, go ahead and download that. After you've downloaded that, let's go ahead and open it up. Or if you already have it, then you're good to go. Alright, so here we are. Now you're going to want to go into your external SD card. I would make the folder in your external SD card first. If it doesn't work, you can always transfer it to your internal SD card. So let's go into the external and go ahead and hit menu so we can create a new folder. I would call this folder Live Wallpaper. This way you can find it. Go ahead and create that. I'm not going to create it because I already have one. Now, let's say it's not going to work properly and you're going to need to move this folder to your internal SD card, okay? So this is what you can do with Astro File Manager. You can go ahead and hold down on the folder that you've created with the videos in it, okay? Now, if for some reason you accidentally do this and everything's highlighted, there's a little green box at the top. Just touch the green box and everything that's highlighted will go away, okay? So go ahead, highlight the folder that we're going to be moving, and at the bottom one of the options is move. Go ahead and touch move and you'll be confronted with cancel, paste. Okay, now you can either hit the back button and back out to the main screen of Astro so you can go into your internal, or you could just go right to the top and touch storage, and that will bring you to this. Now you have external SD card and SD card 0. That's your internal. So you go ahead and open that up, you hit paste, and you're good to go. That's how that one would work, and you'd paste it just as simple as that. Copy and paste from external to internal. It's that easy with this launcher. You don't need special programs to move things to your SD card or force them there or anything. You don't even need to be rooted to do that. So after you've done that, go ahead and download whatever videos you want. I don't care if you download an entire movie. There just won't be any sound, just remember that. I actually used to have a Dragon Ball Z live wallpaper going with videos back here. It was actually 5 videos that I downloaded. I cropped the videos to the parts that I wanted, and I placed them all in that folder, live wallpaper. And then when you go into the wallpaper, you can choose the entire folder, and it'll actually play all 5 videos one right after another. You won't even be able to tell when the first video ends and the new one starts. It'll just play them together flawlessly. And then when it gets to the last one, it'll start back from the first one again. So let's go ahead and download the wallpaper now. So go into your Google Market, however you get there. I know my phone's awesome, so I have different ways to get there. Okay, once you get to your Play Store, go ahead and put in Video Live Wallpaper. This is what we're going to be searching. You see it's right there at the top, Video Live Wallpaper. It's a blue bubble with a black camera in it. You can go ahead and download that. After you've downloaded it, and you've downloaded the videos that you want, and they're all in the folder, go ahead and go into your phone settings. Okay, when you're in your phone settings, you're going to want to go to your display settings. And when you're in your display settings, you're going to want to go to your wallpaper. And when you're in your wallpaper settings, my particular type of phone offers me an option to set the home screen wallpaper, the lock screen wallpaper, or the home and the lock screen wallpaper. Obviously that's the one I'm going to choose because I want it to be the same for both. I don't believe, no, you're good. Okay, never mind. Alright, let's go into home and lock screen. When you do that, go ahead and choose gallery or live wallpaper. Well, obviously we're going to choose live wallpaper because we're using the live wallpaper that we installed. So after you go to that, here's the video live wallpaper. Go ahead and choose it. It's going to open up, only you won't have a video in the background because you'll have nothing yet. You're going to want to go to your settings. Now let me show you a few things about these settings here. First thing I'm going to show you is swiping smoothness. So you can have smoother swiping animation or smoother video. Now, I would suggest, especially if you're using like Go Launcher, to choose smoother video because you don't want lags in the video, jumps or blinks or anything. So you can have a smooth video running, and you can go into Go Launcher and turn up the swiping smoothness of your user interface to max, and everything will be perfect for you. So go ahead and choose smoother video. Rendering mode. Classic swipes, letterbox, and stretch. Now, classic swipes would basically, however many screens you've made for your user interface, whether it be 1, 3, 5, 9, it'll stretch the video across all of them. So every time you swipe to a different one, you're going to see more of the video on a different part. That's corny. I don't use that. Letterbox would kind of be like widescreen or something. That's corny. Just pick stretched. It'll stretch it to the size of your phone window. Any window that you go to on your user interface will stay the same, and that'll be it. That's as simple as that. So after you got that, go ahead and check do not skip frames, because you don't want to skip frames. You just want everything playing the way it's supposed to be playing. So go ahead and go to that. After you have gone to that, then we're going to come up here to hold on a second. We're going to come up here to where it says video source. Okay, now your options are file or directory or application provider. So we're going to go to file or directory, and this is what you're going to see. It's going to be a little strange, and unfortunately I cannot show you how to find the folder you've created. You're going to have to look for it, and if it's not right here when you open it, which I doubt it will be, you're going to have to hit go up to storage external SD card. Okay, and you hit that and hit as many times as you need to get to where you need to be. So good luck navigating. It's not hard, but you're going to have to figure it out. So once you find the folder and you choose the folder, it'll display what's in the folder that's possible to use for the wallpaper. You notice there's 5 strangely written videos I have in here. Those are the 5 Dragon Ball Z videos that I had. I can pick this green writing up here that says pick the entire directory, and it'll play all the folders, all the videos in the folder. I don't want that. I just want the X-Men theme here at the bottom, which it will play that as well with the Dragon Ball. Since it's in the same folder, I would have to delete it out of the folder so it didn't play it with the Dragon Ball Z's if I only wanted that. But I just want the X-Men, so I'm going to touch X-Men. I'm going to hit back, and there you go. It'll show this. You hit set wallpaper, go back to your home screen, and there you go. And that's it. Simple as that. Now, sometimes this might cut out when you restart your phone. It happens every once in a great while. Not really often. It could just be my phone because I do have a lot of tweaks in it. But if for any reason that you start your phone back up, now you should be restarting your phone at least once or twice a week because you do need to receive data from your provider. So I do that. I restart my phone maybe once a week. So if you restart your phone and the video wallpaper is gone, just simply go back into your settings, go back into display and choose the live wallpaper, and then just hit set wallpaper because all the settings will already be in there. You won't have to go back in and refine the file or change any of the options. Everything will be the way you left it. You just have to hit live wallpaper, video wallpaper, set wallpaper, and that's it. You're good to go. So that's it. Enjoy. This is Tao Style Nikki G with some more great apps, and I'm trying to get that good rooted video out to you about all those other apps, alright?